Welcome to a mindful moment. I hope the sound of that chime started turning your attention in towards yourself. Start to notice your breath. We're gonna stretch out the spine, inhaling, stretching the arms up, growing long. And then as you exhale, you're gonna turn and twist. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, twist the other way. Move with your breath. Notice what it feels like to be moving and breathing today. And bringing it back to center. Let's take it to the side. Exhale, lean over to one side. Inhale, both arms come up. Exhale, other side leans. Inhale, center. Follow your breath. Inhaling and exhaling. The next time you're back up at center, you can relax your hands down into your lap. We're gonna wake ourselves up a little bit more with some tapping. So remember, use your fingertips on your face. And then once you get into your chest, you can make gentle fists. Make sure you do all the way down the arm, the inside, the outside, underneath, and then switch. And as you're tapping, make sure you're not hitting yourself too hard here. Be kind to yourself. Let's get into the legs, underneath, on top, inside, outside, all the way down. And then don't forget your feet. And then we're going to squeeze. So squeeze your arms, squeeze your legs, squeeze your feet, and then dust yourself off. Take a moment and just notice how you're feeling. Maybe you want to close your eyes, or maybe you just find a focal point, one spot that's not moving, and notice how your body's feeling. Now we're going to move into a boat pose. I've got my towel nearby because my favorite version of boat pose uses the towel. You can also have a wall or a chair nearby. We've done boat pose a lot of different ways. But basically, you start sitting on your bottom, and it's really important that your bottom is the part of you that stays on the ground. Bend your knees, and you can start with your hands behind your knees. Keep your spine straight, nice long back. And then you lean yourself back and lift your toes up. And you can practice balancing here with your hands on your knees. Or maybe you prefer to bring a towel or a scarf or a belt over your feet to help you hold your legs up. While you're in this boat pose, focus on breathing, slow and steady, and keeping your spine super long. This will keep you from rolling onto your lower back, because we want the bottom to be the part of us touching the ground. Let's try 3 breaths here in boat pose. One more deep breath in. And maybe we'll take one more breath, but try a different variation. So if you had the towel like me, let it go. If your hands were on your knees, maybe you straighten your legs. And notice how this changes the pose for you. Does it make it harder or easier? And then bringing your feet down to the ground, we're going to take some cat and cow stretches here by bringing your hands over the fronts of our knees, inhaling, lifting the chin, and then exhaling, dropping the chin and rounding the back. Move with your breath. Inhaling up, exhaling to roll down. Next, we're going to move into a tabletop pose. So you're going to have your knees bent, feet flat, just like we had before, but you're going to walk your hands back behind you a little bit. It's really important that your fingers are pointing straight ahead or they're pointing straight back. If they point out to the sides, you could hurt your wrist. So make your choice, whatever's more comfortable. Fingers forward, or fingers backward. And then you're gonna breathe in, push into both feet, push into both hands, and see if you can lift your hips and your belly up in line with your knees. If you feel pretty comfortable here, you can let your head drop back. If you're hanging a little low in your table pose, that is okay. Just keep your chin on your chest. So wherever you are, just taking a few deep breaths, imagining you're a table. Try to keep the weight even through all 4 legs of your table. So both feet, both hands. Last breath. And then as you exhale, you bring your bottom down to the ground. And then we're gonna come to a butterfly pose. In the butterfly pose, your feet are together and sometimes they open up like a book. Just keep the pinky toes touching. If you want, you can bring your ankles in nice and close. You might notice this opens up your hips and you can feel a stretch there. You can also slide your feet a little bit away from you. We're gonna start with a forward folding butterfly, and then we're gonna relax back onto our backs. So here, take a deep breath in. Maybe you even fly your butterfly arms up. And then as you exhale, you're gonna walk your hands forward. And here you can keep your head lifted. Or maybe you wanna drop your chin down. Maybe you wanna round your back. Maybe the top of your head touches the soles of your feet. We're gonna take about 5 breaths here. Pay attention to how you feel in this pose. Pay attention to how your breath is moving in your body or making your body move a little bit. Definitely pay attention if your mind wanders off and you're thinking about something else. If that happens, notice what you started thinking about and then come back to taking slow, deep breaths. 2 more breaths here. The next time you're inhaling, walk yourself up to sit. And then you can lay yourself back. And something I want to show you today is that if you have a pillow, you can lay the pillow behind you and get a little bit of a back bend going, which can be really nice but isn't comfortable for everyone. So if you want to try it, you just got to bring the pillow really up close to your back, or you can push it a little bit away. The most important thing is that your bottom rib is on the cushion and your head is resting on the cushion. So you might need more than one pillow. You might need to adjust how high or how low, or maybe you would prefer to use a folded towel. If that's not comfortable for you at all, you're just gonna lie down flat on your back. And for some people, on some days, even this isn't comfortable. So I would suggest you use your pillow underneath your knees to make it more comfortable. We're gonna take about 5 breaths here, but this time we're gonna rest our hands on the belly. Inhaling, the belly rises up, your hands move up. Exhaling, the belly falls, the hands fall. Two more deep breaths. See if you can relax your whole body, and if you want to, you can even bring your hands down to the ground. Last breath. To come out of this pose, you can come up to sit or roll to one side and push yourself up to sit. If you're super comfortable, I invite you to stay lying in your butterfly pose while we finish our practice. If you're ready to come up to sit, meet me sitting in a comfortable position with a nice long spine. Bring your hands over the center of your chest. Close your eyes or find a focal point, some spot that's not moving, and keep your eyes on it. Notice what's in your heart today. And whatever is in your heart, take a deep breath in and absorb it into your whole body. And as you exhale, send what you love out into the world. Inhaling what's in your heart. Exhaling what's in your heart into the world. Couple more breaths. Inhaling love. And exhaling love. Thank you so much for joining in on this mindful moment. I look forward to seeing you again soon.